Hello, welcome back to Mediocre Arts and Crafts. Today I continue to work on my Festive 50. I am using a Michaels Hot by Paper pack from last season for these particular cards. These are cards 28, 29, and 30. I start out by cutting a couple card bases and then some card mats. I use the paper pad kind of in a random fashion. I just found 3 pieces that I liked and wanted to be the background and cut 5 1/4 by 4-inch card mats out of them. Here I take the first one and do some faux stitching. I am super really into faux stitching this year. I'm not sure why, but I'm using one of my micron pens here to make some dots and dashes all the way around to frame this card mat. From here, I went ahead and glued down my card mat to my card base. And then I went to my paper pad and just kind of randomly punched out some circles in 3 different sizes. I used a 3.5 inch, a 2.5 inch, and then a 1 3/4 inch punch, and kind of just punched out some circles from the different papers that were in the coordinating card pack and decided to just randomly glue those down. This really is a great way to use up your cardstock from coordinating paper packs and make some really quick cards because your paper is already coordinated, and punching them into the circles really just adds some interest and some dimension without actually adding dimension. This placement looks pretty random, but you'll see as I add my circle of holly and then my candy canes that I'm really just working on something that looks a little layered, like that. For a sentiment, I broke out my scrapbook.com Peppermint Christmas sticker book. It just happens that the color schemes in this book of sentiments and little tag stickers matches the colors of this paper pad, so that was a happy accident. And for this card, I chose the stickers that say "For the Record," and it's December. For my next card, I start with a tree background, and then I go ahead and do some faux stitching with my white gel pen. Again, I take some random circles in different sizes to create the focal of this card. I think this candy cane paper is my favorite in this pack. It's very fun and vibrant, and it's interesting because it has the black background, which you don't find a lot of in Christmas or holiday paper packs. So one plain circle of green, another circle of the cocoa, and some holly. And I finish it off with one of the sentiment strips from that same pack, and it says, "'Tis the season to be jolly." And for this last card, I use the exact same formula. I add a Jingle All the Way sentiment in a silver font, and that guy's done. So this is how card 28, 29, and 30 of my Festive 50 turned out. But then I sat with them for a little bit on my work table and added a lot of some faux stitching and some sparkle pen to them. And this is the end result here. We have card 28, card 29, and card 30 of my Festive 50. Now it's time to give me a like, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for spending your time with me, and don't forget, safety first.